Well, it turns out culling may have been a bit too strong a choice of word, and I should apologize to anybody who may have been a little concerned that I cut them from my reading list. I did do maybe a little trimming from my reading list, but I pretty much kept almost every personal blog that I do read. There were a couple that are bigger blogs that I was reading on the side and never really commented on or anything, and writers, authors' blogs and all that kind of stuff, and that those poor fellows just maybe seem to run out a little bit of material. I mean, sometimes it was cute, but not so much. But anybody who's got a personal blog, don't worry, I'm still pretty much reading you. And thank you for being worried that I'm reading you. That's kind of nice too. So yeah, I just wanted to say that today, and it has been kind of nice how much more manageable my reading list looks these days. And it did feel good even just to cut, maybe a half a dozen or 10 blogs that I was reading, or sites with feed on them, just to do the little something. It's like going in for a bit of a haircut. It doesn't necessarily, there might not necessarily be a lot of hair that falls on the floor, although mine's getting to the point where a little more needs to come off. But that little change can just, make a huge big difference in your entire outlook, and I suspect that's what's happened here. So that's going to be it for today, because it's the end of the day and I'm running late and I'm running behind, and I was going to try and do today's Sunday edition and next week's Sunday edition, because my parents are going to be here next weekend, and they of course don't know about quarter rest or the Sunday editions or any of that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I'll have a chance to do it. I'm going to be trying to blog in a few brief minutes in the evenings when I can, but it may be a little bit more sporadic this next week, and hopefully I'll get a Sunday edition up. I may need to, just in terms of my own sanity, post something and invent, but we'll see how that goes. And I will keep trying to read you this week, and I will now, like I said, hopefully have a little more time to pay a little more attention to all your guys' posts and comment a little more frequently and a little more thoughtfully, perhaps. And I know there have been a couple of sites, Jody and Jay and a couple others, who've asked for questions from their readers, and I'm going to try and come up with a few more and see how that goes. And as always, feel free to leave questions for me too, and I'll get around to answering them, and if not, hey, I'll just keep posting anyway. So again, sorry to cause any concern, and have a good week.